Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to Saving the Investor. I'm Alfie Townsend, and if you're one of the millions that are concerned about higher taxes, inflation, and the national debt, you're in the right place.
Coming up on today's show, Outfoxing inflation, taking advantage of a down market, investment secrets of billionaires, and much more.
Welcome to Saving the Investor with certified financial planner, investment advisor, and insurance professional Alfie Townsend, president of Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie is a published author, radio show host, speaker, and industry leader.
Why do you use an annuity? A lot of people use it for the wrong thing.
He works with retirees and pre-retirees to build and protect their nest egg and offers his experience to help those concerned about financial independence in retirement. If you've got questions about retirement, Saving the Investor starts now.
Good morning. Welcome to Saving the Investor. Glad to have you with us. My name is Craig Wolf, and I am with certified financial planner professional Alfie Townsend here at the Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about inflation. We're around the same age. I've got a couple on you, but we were sort of in our prime during inflation days of yore. I think back to the all the way back to the late,
I think I was in high
70s.
school. I think don't.
Right. Well,
Come on now.
I'm putting us in the general age bracket together, and I'm being generous to myself.
There you go. That's all right.
But we're talking about inflation now. We're almost in uncharted territory.
Yeah, it's definitely high. Inflation is high, but you know, when I talk about inflation, it's not going to affect a lot of people in the sense that, you know, if you have money, you're not liking inflation, but you can handle it. You know, if you have to pay double what you were paying for the groceries or for gas or whatever, you know, you don't like it, but it's not going to change your lifestyle. Who it really hurts is the middle class and low income wage earners. Those people are getting hammered. And just think, if you have you're just starting out and you have a small family and you're on a fixed income and you were barely making things meet at that, you know, just a year ago. Now all of a sudden the average family is having to pay $5,000, $10,000 more a year on things that they weren't having to do that with. So it really affects a lot of people, but you know, it affects different people in different ways.
And for the people that are working, their wages are likely up a little bit.
Yep.
But at last glance, it was maybe half of the inflation rate.
Yep.
So you're still in the hole.
You're still in the hole.
Despite making more money.
So what do? You know, we're talking about inflation, and you know, we want to give solutions. What are you going to do to fight inflation? We talked about it's not going to be gold. It's not, you know, it's going to be really, some asset classes do better during higher inflationary times. You have your large cap stocks, but you have more value companies. These are your older companies that pay out dividends. So your dividend paying stocks, your energy stocks are going to do better. We have a portfolio here at the Advantage Retirement Group that is really designed for high inflationary times in a rising interest rate environment. And once you know it, we're in a rising interest rate environment and high inflation. It's and you don't know, are we going to be in a recession? Are we in a recession? People, you know, there's companies that do better during a recession. There's companies that do better during this type of environment. It's not going to be your growth companies like your FANG companies, you know, your Facebooks and Googles and stuff like that, your Apples. They don't do as good in a rising interest rate environment than your older companies. So, you know, if you look at the charts, it does switch. It does switch which asset classes are going to do the best. But that's why if you have a custom portfolio, you can design it where you can take advantage of times that we're in.
This is an especially good time, I think, to take advantage of one good tool you have here. That's called the Retirement Simulator.
Yeah, the Retirement Simulator, what it does, really, it looks how your portfolio is going to perform in different ways. Is it going to perform, you know, if interest rates are going up? if inflation's going up, it's going to show you how it's going to perform. And what we're going to do is show you also, well, let me give you an option and show you what we would do over here, and you can see the comparison, and you can see during good and bad times, how it performs. And that's what you want, because in retirement, I always say, I wrote a book, with pertaining to golf, and it's called Mulligans. You know how you get a mulligan on the first tee.
Well versed.
Yeah, and you don't get mulligans when it comes to retirement. And so you want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to put yourself and your family in the best situation to get you to and through retirement.
All right, Alfie, thank you. We are just beginning this morning on Saving the Investor. Glad you're with us, and stick around.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
As we all know, the economic landscape is in flux. Have you been questioning how the current market conditions could impact your long-term financial plans? Are you concerned about the potential negative effects of taking income from your portfolio during a down market? Well, a lot of people over the age of 50 are uncertain if they're still on course to meet their financial goals. And if you're one of those people, then now is a good time to determine if your retirement plan needs to be adjusted to better meet your retirement goals. This is where Alfie's Retirement Simulator Review can help. It takes a deep dive into your portfolio to find out what's really going on, putting your financial plan through a strenuous test to identify any weaknesses that need to be addressed. What we show you may well surprise you, and what you find out may save you big time. And if you're one of the first 9 callers today, you can receive Alfie's Retirement Simulator Review at no charge with no obligation. Simply call Alfie now at 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. What you learn could end up adding more to your retirement than you ever imagined. Call Alfie now, 239-747-1080.
There's every situation, good or bad, there's something you can do to learn from it or take advantage of. And even in a down market, we look at the stock market as it goes down, the economy is slowing up a little bit. What can you do to take advantage of that? One of the things you can do is look at the asset classes that you're in to try to put some extra money in on things that most likely are going to rebound fast. That's one thing. But the other thing also is tax planning. Taxes right now are at the lowest it's been in 40 to 50 years. Taxes are very low, even though, paying any type of taxes we don't like, obviously. But if you think about how taxes were in 1979, during the Carter years, the highest marginal tax rate was at 70%. Believe it or not, 70%. When President Reagan was making movies back in the 40s, the highest marginal tax rate, believe it or not, anything over $200,000 of income was taxed at 94%. So he made 2 movies a year at $100,000 each, and then he quit making movies because he's taxed at 94%. Can you imagine that? Well, now the highest marginal tax rate is 37%. So you don't think that's going to go up? I mean, in the 70s it was 70%. So there's a lot of room to go up. So what can you do to fight that? What can you do to give you the advantage? That's what we have to look at, the advantage. If taxes go up in the future, take advantage of it now with a low tax rate that we're in and a lower market. So if we pay some taxes, that's Roth conversion. So if we pay some taxes now on your traditional IRA, by taking money out, converting it to a Roth, yes, you do pay taxes on that, but think about it, it's that much less you have to take out on your required minimum distribution when you're 72. But the bigger and better thing is this money gets to grow for years and years and years, and it grows tax-free. And by converting it in a low market right now, hopefully we're betting that it's going to rebound faster. So if you have a fast rebound in the market, then you have tax-free rebound, tax-free money in there growing. And when you start to take it out, if taxes go to 40 or 50%, and you want that new car down the road and you need $80,000 to $100,000, because I'm counting for inflation, it's a nice car, you would literally have to take out 40% more if you had to pay taxes to get that $100,000. So this is the time to do some tax planning, to look in the future and take advantage of the current situation that we're in.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
If you're concerned about creating your dream retirement, I've got just the book for you. Unlike most books on investing, it doesn't require a big investment of your time. It's not filled with financial jargon and difficult to understand explanations. It's an easy read, filled with valuable insights. So valuable, in fact, that anyone who is soon to be or already is retired should have a copy on their shelf. And today it can be yours at absolutely no cost. It's called Making Waves in Retirement, written by Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional, radio show host, and TV personality. Making Waves in Retirement breaks down the insights that Alfie has gained in his 4 decades helping people just like you plan for retirement. Real stories about real people, illustrating what they've done wrong and what they've done right. Strategies to help retirees and those soon to be retired make the right decisions and avoid costly mistakes. So if you've saved for retirement, this is the book for you. Get your complimentary copy today simply by being one of the first 5 callers. The number to dial is 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. No strings attached. So if you're interested in living your dream retirement, you've got nothing to lose and quite possibly much to gain.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. You've got questions, and Alfie has the answers that will keep you on the retirement fairway. I'm approaching the age when I can start taking Social Security. Should I do it immediately when I'm first eligible, or should I wait?
You know, Social Security, there's over 500 different options with Social Security. And I don't know all of them, but what I do know is we have a program that we use for our clients when they are about to turn on Social Security. Do they take it at 62? Do they take it at 65, at 67, full retirement, or do they wait to age 70? There's so many different options. So what we want to do is look at different situations. We want to look at your health. If your health is not good, we might want to take it earlier. We might want to take your spouse's Social Security now and let yours build. There's different options. So we do have a program that we can run those numbers through and see when the optimal time to turn on your Social Security and your spouse's Social Security if you're married.
How do I know when I can afford to retire?
That's a real good question. One of the ways to find out if you have enough to retire is really come in, and what we do is I ask you a lot of questions, but I need to know about not just your assets, but I need to know about your liabilities. What do you owe on your home? What do you owe? What are your monthly expenses? These are all things we have to take in consideration, because when you retire, remember, you no longer have a paycheck. We got to create a paycheck. So we have to make sure you have enough money to create the income that you need to pay you, your monthly expenses, your traveling, your giving, everything that you're expecting in retirement. We have to take all that in consideration, and we use software to do that, and we also use great programs that will really show it to you in person.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080. You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
When you're nearing retirement, it's important that your plan includes the proper steps to make an efficient and effective transition. There's a lot to consider. Will your income plan meet your lifestyle? How should you reallocate your assets? Is your withdrawal plan tax efficient? Practice does make perfect, but you only retire once. So how do you know you're making the right decisions and avoiding costly mistakes? Well, it's simple. Call Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. Alfie has more than 30 years of experience helping people just like you transition into retirement. So be one of the first 5 callers and get your complimentary retirement transition review. Call 239-747-1080. There is no cost and no strings attached. So call now, 239-747-1080. Your retirement transition review includes key deadline schedules, asset reallocation guidance, income plan analysis, and tax-efficient withdrawal strategies. Again, be one of the first 5 callers now, and this review is yours at no cost. Call 239-747-1080. You only retire once, so let's get this right. Call Alfie now.
Welcome to another segment of Team Talk. I'm Mary Thompson with Alfie Townsend, certified financial planner professional and founder of Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie, right now with market volatility at an all-time high, you talk about how there's ways you can take advantage of the stock market when it is so volatile. And one of the phrases I love that you say is actually a quote of somebody, is think like a billionaire.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, you know what I always think is, you know, birds of a feather flock together. How do these people that are multimillionaires, billionaires, why do they seem to make money in any type of environment? You know, and so we study that, and what happens, and Warren Buffett has a perfect saying, you have to be greedy when everyone's fearful, and fearful when everybody's greedy. And if you really think about it, it is hard to buy a stock that's going down in value. You're subconsciously thinking, why is it going down? Why do I want to buy it now? Because it's going down, it could go down to 0. But what the billionaires are thinking is, now's the time to buy.
Right.
You know, now's the time to buy. And so in volatile markets, there's opportunity out there. But a lot of times people want to wait until the price goes back up to start buying it. Well, by the time you wait, you lost that 20 or 30%. And then you get back in. That could have been money in your pocket.
Right.
Money in your pocket, but you chose to wait because it felt better. And so when I say think like a billionaire, that's what they're doing. And these multimillionaires, what they're doing is buying when things are depressed, not wait until they get up when everybody else says, okay, it's safe now to invest.
Yeah.
They're investing when they feel it's not safe because everyone's fearful. And that's what I say. And we have national endorsers that everybody knows, from our radio show, and we talk about that because I feel that's where you can make money. The other thing, how you can make money in a down market, is Roth conversions. A Roth conversion is where you take your traditional IRA and start taking money out of there, pay some tax on it now. Taxes are low, they're most likely going to be going up. Take money, pay tax on it, and move it over to a Roth IRA. There's no limit of age or income if you're doing conversions. There are if you're just contributing to them, but not conversions. So these are things, and why would you want to do it when it's low? Is because when the market rebounds fast, you already pay tax on this money, and when it rebounds, all that money is tax-free money down the road. So we know taxes are going to go up. So these are things that you can take advantage of. And I always say, take advantage of things you know that are going to benefit you down the road. And we know taxes are going to go up. That's just a given.
Yes.
We know it is.
And how does it work, Alfie, as far as determining how much to convert so it doesn't impact some of the other elements of their tax planning?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because you don't want to just go ahead and convert, because we do have software here that will show you how it affects your Social Security, your Part B, your Part D, what it moves to your marginal tax rate. It might move you to a 24, but your average might be 18. So we'll let you know what your average is, what your marginal. Just because you move into a higher tax bracket doesn't mean all that money moves into a higher tax bracket. People, that's a misconception. A lot of people think, well, I don't want to go up to the next tax bracket. Well, if you go up to the next tax bracket on $20,000, $50,000, it's only that part that goes to the next bracket, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, we work with your CPA when we do Roth conversions. If you don't have one, we have a CPA that works real close with our clients.
So there definitely are
options.
Are options. There's opportunity in the market, even with the volatility.
Absolutely.
And the key is think like a billionaire.
Think like a billionaire.
So let's start thinking like a billionaire. And if you'd like to take advantage of some of the volatility in the market, I invite you to meet with Alfie and see what he can do for you.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
You have a club for every scenario, a driver for the long holes, wedges to get over the hazards, and a putter when you need a touch of finesse. And you'll need plenty of these too. What about your retirement? Will you have enough to play the back nine? Find out today. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review with Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Call 239-747-1080.
Everyone knows about required minimum distribution. Now it's at 72. Now what should you be doing if you're not 72? If you're, let's say, in your 60s, that means at 72 you have to start taking out required minimum distributions. The good thing is you can start taking it out at age 59 and a half without that 10% penalty. So what we'll do would, do some tax strategy with our clients, maybe some Roth conversions. Or if you need money, a lot of times people that come to us, we're investing their money and they need income. So sometimes if they're in a low tax bracket, I'd rather give their income from the IRA and leave their tax deferred money alone, or they're better, obviously if you're in the stock market, that's called long-term capital gains, where the IRAs are ordinary income. So if we can take out some of this ordinary income before you're 72, that means at age 72, you don't have to take out as much, and that's going to save you a lot of money. So there's some things that we do here at the Advanced Retirement Group that we want to look at. Roth conversions, we want to look at trying to take some money out of your IRAs before you're 72. So when you are 72, you don't have to take out as much. And when that time comes, you have some tax-free money. Let's think about it, we know we have a high debt here. We have high debt in the United States. That means that taxes are most likely going to go up opposed to down. So if we know it's going to go up, what do we want to do? We want to start getting some money in tax-free. Tax-free will be huge at that time. If you're taking out, if you need $50,000, and you take out $50,000 from something that you don't have to pay any income tax on, that's like taking out $70,000, $75,000. So let's look at your required minimum distribution. Let's look at if we should start taking money from IRA versus your savings. Okay, this is something we want to look at. And so required minimum distributions you have to do at age 72, but we can do it before 72 to put you in a better position at 72.
Tax hikes could have a dramatic impact on you and your family. Certified financial planner professional Alfie Townsend has a tool to help. It's called Tax Map. It's designed to ease the impact of what likely will be the biggest tax hike in nearly 30 years. Alfie's Tax Map can help you lower your tax bracket, protect your money when taxes rise, and create tax-free income. High net worth investors employ Alfie's Tax Map strategies to protect their savings and preserve their legacy. And if you're one of the first 9 callers right now, you can too. Call 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. This complimentary tax map is only available to the first 9 callers right now. So don't wait. Again, that's 239-747-1080. The time to reduce future taxes and create tax-free income is right now. Call and ask for Alfie's Tax Map. Call 239-747-1080. 239-747-1080.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Retirement gives you long-awaited opportunities. You finally gain control over how you spend your time. But you also need control of your investments, of your hard-earned money. There are a lot of moving parts, and just saving over the years is the first part. What about generating income, your Social Security, minimizing taxes, or managing risk? If you save for retirement, call us at 239-747-1080. Retirement can last more than 20 years, yet many people don't have enough money saved to get through 1 decade, let alone 2. Call us at 239-747-1080. Let us show you how to make your nest egg go the distance. That's 239-747-1080.
At Mark Lauren Designs, we love what we do. We have a passion for the handcrafted nature of our industry. Many jewelry stores, they don't make jewelry anymore. What they do is they order it out of a catalog and they sell it as custom, whereas we actually start from scratch. The pieces that we design for our customers, each is unique. Each says, I love you in a different, unique way. They're just individual, one-of-a-kind works of art. And that's one of the things that makes it exciting and fun for us.
Remember the Wall Street bailouts? Those same big banks and financial firms have been fined billions for misleading customers. And now they want to manage your retirement savings. Why would you trust them? I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. My values are Main Street, not Wall Street. As an independent advisor, I don't work for shareholders, I work for you. If you want a fresh start with a local advisor, give me a call today.
Mondo Uomo offers a remarkable selection of the latest styles in menswear. Visit Mondo Uomo at the Village on Venetian Bay in Naples, Alberto, Bugacci, St. Croix, Zanella. Come see what remarkable shopping is all about.
As we all know, the economic landscape is in flux. Have you been questioning how the current market conditions might impact your long-term financial plan? Are you concerned about the potential negative effects of taking income from your portfolio during a down market? Well, a lot of people over the age of 50 are uncertain if they're still on course to meet their financial goals. If you are one of these people, then now is a great time to determine if your retirement plan needs to be adjusted to better meet your retirement goals. This is where Alfie's Retirement Simulator Review can help. It takes a deep dive into your portfolio to find out what's really going on, putting your financial plan through a stress test to identify any weaknesses that need to be addressed. What we show you may well surprise you, and what you find out may save you big time. And if you're one of the first 9 callers today, you can receive Alfie's Retirement Simulator Review at no charge with no obligation. Simply call Alfie now at 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. What you learn could end up adding more to your retirement than you ever imagined. Call Alfie now at 239-747-1080.